Alright guys, welcome to part 2 on the Kawasaki KDX 200. As you guys know, this is 1995 KDX. Picked it up yesterday for, actually it was a couple days ago, for $870. It was up for $1,200. I offered $800 when I got there. He countered to $9. I said let's just do $870, and we got the deal done. But anyway, this needs quite a bit of work. Last video we saw that the clutch was hanging up a bit, so we're going to look into that, see if the adjustment can be fixed. Otherwise we're going to take off the cover and fix the clutch plates. We need to paint this thing up. You can see the frame is all showing metal, and then the brake lever is pretty crappy on here. I've got new wheel bearings coming for it. You can see the wheel bearings are just junk on this thing. We need to plastic weld the fender right there. Air filter is really dirty in there, so we need to clean that out. What else do we have to do? Yeah, here's the part of the frame that's just really rusty and showing metal, so we definitely need to fix that up. And then lube up the chain a bit and adjust that. Paint the kickstand, get new foot pegs for it. And what else do we have to do to this thing? Try to get these plastics back to the original color as well, because right now they're a bit faded. It's supposed to look like that green, and right now it's like this dark green, which I'm not a huge fan of, but I think when you leave it out in the sun, that's what happens to it. And then the light doesn't work, so we want to work on that. So yeah, let's start with the frame. Let's just see if the color matches up. I bought some new paint at Lowe's. Fluorescent green. Supposedly that's supposed to match up to the frame on the Kawasaki's, and the metallic paint for the brake lever. So yeah, let's get going on it. Let's see if the paint matches up first. Alright, we're going to test up this paint. We'll see if it matches up. I don't think it will. We might have to grab some of the, I think it's PJ1. Might match up. This stuff was a close second, so we'll have to see. Online on the forums it said it did, but when I sprayed it at my apartment in a cardboard box, it didn't really seem like it was going to match up. Alright. Let's see. Let that dry, see if the color matches up, and if it does, we'll put the second coat on. But right now it's looking like it's pretty close, not quite the color, but it might just do the job. Alright, last video I showed you guys the air filter here. Let's take a look. So it's a little bit rough in there. Let's vacuum that crap out. You can see the nest right in there. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Yeah, but a little bit crappy in there. Let's vacuum that out quick. Alright, that's cleaned out. Good to go. Alright, so check out the paint now. It's dried now. Paint is now dried. So, the paint you can see does not correctly match up to the frame color. It's a little bit off. So, we're gonna have to order up some new paint. I found some online on eBay. Alright, so PJ1, it says color matched frame paint, 99 through 02 Kawasaki green. So I believe that's the correct color. We'll have to dig into it a little bit more and see, but it looks pretty similar to the color. Let's just hold it up next to the frame. Yeah, I mean that's gotta be it. So at least there's an option for paint. So we'll order that up, as well as the foot pegs, and then we should be in pretty good shape. All right, guys, air filter and air filter box is all cleaned out, good to go. Now we're gonna work on the clutch. So the clutch has been grabbing pretty good. So it wants to go when you put it in gear. So say you put it into first gear, it just kind of takes off gradually. And even when you pull in the clutch, it still takes off. So that means the clutch is grabbing. What we're gonna try to do is try to adjust it from up here, and then take it for a little ride to see if that fixes it. All right, so that's definitely out all the way. You can see there's some play in the lever. I even put extra play in there just to make sure that that clutch is disengaging all the way. And it definitely is now. So let's grab the GoPro, go for a quick ride on it, see if that is working. And then if it's not, we're gonna have to start digging into the clutch area. All right, let's see how many kicks this thing takes to start today. Too bad. What was that, like 7 kicks? Alright, so that started up, I think, like 7 kicks, so it wasn't too bad today. We're gonna check the coolant here quick before we take it for a ride, just to make sure. Last video we checked the oil, made sure that was filled up, and we're good to go there. So let's just check the coolant. I don't think the radiator's hot from that little bit. No, shouldn't be. It's like frothy, like soapy water in there. That's really weird. I don't think it's supposed to look like that. Looks like there's soapy water in there. I don't like that too much. Very strange. Yeah, we're gonna have to drain the coolant out. All right, so before we take it for a nice rip and test out the clutch, let's drain the coolant out and see what that looks like. Pretty interested to see. So the coolant drain bolt is right here. Looks like it might be a 10 mil. Oh, it looks like green coolant. I don't know what was going on. We'll just do a quick flush. Pour a little bit more of this stuff down there. Let's get this guy off of here too. All right, we will fill her back up now. All right, new coolant added. Let's take her for a rip now. All right, guys, let's test out the clutch on this thing. We just adjusted it to let it have a little bit more slack. So let's see if that fixes it. We'll tighten her up here quick. Looks like it's dripping gas out of here. Oh yeah, he did say it would leak if you left the gas on. All right. Let's see if she starts up here. Let her warm up for a little bit. Not grabbing right now. So far, so good. Let's see, I'm gonna try to stop right here. Clutch held in, not grabbing. Huh. Seems to be working. Clutch is working again. My whole foot got soaked. Alright, so the clutch seems to be working pretty good. I don't feel anything wrong with the clutch yet, so. Oh baby, this thing's fast. Alright guys, just got back on the ride. Looks like we have a major oil leak coming from right here. I don't know where that's coming from. There's like a crack in the case or what is going on? Alright, so I have no idea where that oil leak is coming from. We're gonna start the bike up again and see if it starts draining out. The gaskets look good, the cases look good. There's no big gouges coming out of the case or anything like that, or the covers or anything, so I don't know where that leak is coming from. Let's start it up and see if we can get the oil to get warm and see if we can find that leak. Alright, found where it's coming from. Right there. Yep. Alright, so the gasket that was broken was right, where was it? Yeah, right here. So you can see that it was peeling off right there. And that's where the oil was coming through. So yeah, let's fix up that gasket and reinstall it. We'll take some pictures and then order up the new gasket right now. Alright, found the gasket for $9.65 on eBay. We'll order that up and then we should be good to go. Then we can do the oil change and all that fun stuff. Check this out. Check how bad this basket is. I've never seen one this bad before. Check this out when I rotate it. piece missing right there. Piece missing right there. Whole section missing right here. Piece missing right here. Piece missing right here. Piece missing right here. Piece missing right there. And the list goes on and on. And the clutch still worked somehow. That is insane. Yeah, this is by far the worst clutch basket I've ever seen. Look at that. That huge piece is just missing out of there. That's just crazy. Yeah, we're gonna have to take off the clutch and see what's underneath in the case. I'm a little worried about those metal shavings in there. But yeah, we're gonna have to find a new clutch basket for sure. Don't like that too much. No wonder the seller of this bike, who I bought it from, said that he drained out all the oil. He didn't drain it out, it leaked out of the cover right there. And he probably checked that and saw all the broken clutch pieces and decided to sell it. That's my guess. So that's kind of a bummer. The clutch is gonna be the clutch basket's gonna be about $100 probably. So that kind of sucks, but gotta do the right thing, fix the clutch before you sell it. All right, let's take apart the carburetor, clean that, and then adjust the shock. Alright, now we've got access to the shock right in there. Alright, this shock needs to be pushed down, so we're going to twist it that way. Alright, so right now we lubed it up. We're twisting this way so it pushes it down. Alright, shock is adjusted. Let's move on to the carburetor. See how dirty that is. Alright guys, sorry for all the noise, but anyway, we're going to be using this plastic weld on the fender right over here. I already applied it, so we'll see how it works. But it's just a clear thing. I just put it around that crack and then zip tied it so it stays closed. But we'll see how that works. Hopefully that works, and then we'll do the other side. But we're gonna grab the carburetor out of here now and clean that up. Looks like it's running a 169 main. Yeah, pretty clean on the inside. I think I figured out why the lights didn't work. You can see this wire, and where's the other wire? Right here, weren't connected. It was getting pinched in here. You can see pinch between the frame and that little thing right in there. So I think we fixed it now though. We're just gonna twist those together, put some tape on it, and that should be good to go. Carburetor soaking in the ultrasonic cleaner, getting cleaned up. Keep that going. Alright, that should be fixed now. Alright, carburetor is done. Pretty much looks brand new. Just use the ultrasonic cleaner, cleaned it right up, and that should be good to go. So let's reinstall that. Alright guys, carburetor is installed. Looking pretty good. I cleaned the shock here a little bit. Nice blue color, so it's looking a little bit better. Get the wheel bearings in. We need the new clutch basket. By the way, if anyone has a clutch basket laying around, I will buy one from you. Hit me up. It's a 1995 KDX 200 clutch basket. Looks like that. So if you guys have one, let me know in the comment section. I'll shout you out next video if you guys have one. Also, we've just got to clean up a little bit more, paint the frame, clean up some of these parts. I plastic welded the back of the fender now. The other side hardened, so that should work out pretty well. And I think that's pretty much it. If you guys need any dirt bike, ATV, scooter parts, check out lap2.com. Lots of great parts up there. I think that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing. Until next time, we are out.